Hello my friends, I am Havoc and welcome back to another interactive tutorial. So I warn you here guys, there's nothing unusual that happens in this battle. I get just below a blue score, however my actions absolutely enable us to win this battle. So it's a bit like that IS3 game that I showed you on El Haluf, in the sense that I done very well and you're definitely going to benefit from watching this, and it would be interesting to see if you made the same choices as me. But one simple thing I did enabled us to win, and until I'm not going to speak any more about it. You'll see as the battle goes on, but it's be interesting for you guys. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's see if you make the same choices as me. So let's start the map. We're on mines. Okay, we can see that, in my opinion, this is a bit of a mismatched team. Okay, they have got a top tier tier 9 heavy. Okay, we haven't. They have got two top tier mediums. We have only got one, and that's the T54. They have also got an extra tier 9. They've got an artillery piece, and we've got an artillery piece and two tier 9s. On top of that, then they go on to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An extra top tier heavy tier 8. Now, in some maps it wouldn't matter if they're really open, but on this map where there's a lot of heavy gameplay on the mid and the east side of the map, it does make a difference. So, we was in for a struggle as this match started. Okay, so where would you go? So let's look at this. Look at the teams there. I mean, I mentioned about the scouts. Although we've got an RU251, we've got a Bulldog and an MT25. They've got the Bulldog, the 1390. Okay, and the Durpin 2801, and even that 2801 can hit the RU, the CDC, the Bulldog, and the MT25 for 400 damage within 7 seconds of the game starting. So, going for the hill could be not a dodgy thing. They've got fast moving mediums at tier 9 that can get to that place. So, let's see, where would you go? I'm South Spawn. I'm playing with Oint from Oint TV on YouTube, and Sebastian Potashka, who's a guy that's been streaming with me and playing with me. He's a Circ 3 member. He's a great guy. He's a scouting expert, but he's playing a heavy tank in this game. So here we go. Well, we're moving off, and I can tell you that what I've decided to do is not to commit to the centre hill. There's just way too much stuff that the time I got there with the spawn I was on that could seriously dirt me. What I've decided to do is move up to this side and support those guys that are going for it. So the Bulldogs decided to stop. I managed to put a shot into him. For you, I know I buried you long ago. You can see Sebastian's moved up with me here. I've moved up to this spot here so I can support this centre bit. But Sebastian's here. And so's Oint. I'm being spotted. The team knows I'm here at this point. So I'm going to pause that there. Let's just quickly look at the minimap. The scout reports in. We know where the enemy team is. There is only the artillery and the VK2801 on the enemy side that has not been spotted. So now we have an accurate representation of where the enemy is, and we can see. Well, let's look at the spread yourself. Let's not. I won't spoon feed you. Am I good where I am? Should I carry on going, or should I relocate? If so, where should I relocate to? Okay, I'm going to bring that down. I can see that Sebastian's here. We're just going to get into each other's way there, trying to dodge shots. I can see the MT25 in H1 is alone. That flank has not been covered, so I've decided I'm going to go over there. And I've got good view range with this tank, and I've got good gun depression, and I've decided I'm going to move across to the western flank. At the same time, the pattern has the same idea. So now I know that my little paper thin tier 8 medium is going to, at very least, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, be up against the tier 9 pattern. Well, I'm going to go over there anyway, because I'm going to see if I can get some support. I'm mindful that I've only got the support of one tank destroyer right now over at K4, and that's only if he moves over to K5, and it's only if he moves over to K4. Now, I was hoping that the pattern would stay pretty much on the ridge there and shoot across, but he's made it to here already. We trade shots. it obviously does almost twice as much damage to me, so that's not a good trade. But I managed to hit him with a second one, so I'm up on trade now. But let's look at this situation. The Conqueror, the tier 9 heavy, is now over at D3, who's got line of sight on me too. So now I'm literally sandwiched between their two top tier 9s. The E50, their third one, is over at D5, so he's not a concern for me. But this situation with the Pattern and the Conqueror, you know, needs some thought. So what would you do from here? Let's have a, just have a quick think. Well, this is what I do. All I'm interested in doing is getting out of their line of fire. I'm just going to pause there. If I was to go backwards, that's all water there. I wouldn't be out of that Pattern's line firing range till I got round to that ridge there. And if we scroll out, look at the line of sight that the Conqueror's got. They would have pretty much killed me if I tried to do anything other than move in here. So that's okay, but you know, that's what, just take cover here. So far, absolutely nothing outstanding. I've got 2 shots onto the Pattern for his one to me. He's done 394 damage. I've done to him 462. And prior to that, I've got 1 shot on a Bulldog. So let's carry on. But the lesson here is I'm not going anywhere, right? I'm calling for help, but my platoon mates have got their own battle to fight. This Conqueror, I'm looking at him, he ain't looking at me. So I got my shot in, and his shot missed. He's looking away again. He's distracted. I'm just going to use auto aim here. I haven't got time to aim in. So what I'm going to do here is these guys seem preoccupied on that MT25, and I say over and over, people obsess about shooting scout tanks. And the moment he fires, he's giving me another free shot. So to bear this in mind, the moment that Pattern fires, he is giving me a free shot. He fired at the MT25 and he gave me a free shot. He's unspotted. I wait for myself to become unspotted too. And I'm just going to play with these guys. I'm in no rush to do anything special. Don't get me wrong, at this time I was saying to my teammates, I'm going to need some support here, guys. You know, I'm kind of stuck here, but I'll do as best I can. But what's happening right now is they've got 3 top tier tanks that are mobile, and I'm holding 2 of them up in my mid-tier medium tank. Going out to get the spot on the Conqueror there. He spots me, unluckily I don't spot him. I saw his turret turn, and now he's enabling me to creep forwards again and get aimed in. This enables me to take an aimed shot. In the meantime, I see the Conqueror doing a look away thing, so I'll go out for a shot on him. Again, just using auto aim there, just because I want to take a quick shot. I haven't got time to aim that in. He could wreck me for like 400, so I'm just putting shots on him to let him know I'm there, to pin him in. I don't want him to come on me, so the more I suppress him, the more likely is he's going to hang around there, you know. And again, just be patient. A lot of people here would be in a rush to either go one way or the other, or pull back. But there's absolutely no reason for me to move right now. Sebastian over at, let's just pause that there. Sebastian over at G4, you know, he's got his hands full at the moment. These guys have got a battle going on. These 2 tank destroyers are supporting this and can also shoot over to here. Sebastian has got a position here, so if these pull forwards, they can be caught in a crossfire, and equally he can support me if these guys move forwards. It's really good positioning from Sebastian, and all that's required from me is just to stay where I am. I believe I'm even arty safe here. I don't think arty's got a clear shot on me. So I'm trying to get a bit of a spot here now. There's the Conqueror. Keep an eye on him. Now this time I aim it because he looks like he's fired. That means I've got a I don't know what the reload of the Conqueror is, but I'm presuming I've got at least 6 to 8 seconds to take my shot. So I moved out, aimed it in, and hit him with a shot. So I'm just trying to do my trading, just like on the trading damage tutorial. I'm just trying to take safe trades here. The pattern's fired. That gives me another free shot. So I'm aiming up to hopefully he'll pop out. Yeah, nice into the cheek of the turret. Thank you very much, pattern. He's fired on the MT25. That gives me another free shot if he does poke out. Now, a couple of things. The E50 on the enemy side is dead, so is Sebastian. We've got 2 artillery pieces and so have they, but we've managed to take the upper hand here. And you'll notice that, aside from their 2 artillery pieces and their IS-3, there is only 2 tanks remaining on the enemy side, and that is the Patton and the Conqueror. The 2 top tiers that so far have been held off of a flank by an AMX CDC and an MT25. So just by staying in this position, playing smart, putting some auto-aim shots on the Conqueror, trading well with the Patton, I've kept him in situation. But only now, the Conqueror has come round on me. He's going for it. So what do you do now? Where do you go? If I go forwards, I'm going to take 400 off the Patton. And if I go backwards, I'm guessing the Conqueror's 400 as well. I've never played it. What would be your plan? Well, let me show you what I did.
Ready to fire.
Take one from the Patton. Sorry, this is what I'm looking like in game. I'm now keeping rocks between me and the Conqueror. So if he has to come round to me, he's got to take a shot. So I've just used the terrain, I've took a shot. I'm putting pressure on him. I want to draw him out because I want to track him. Let's pause that there. So I didn't get the tracking shot. He's hit me with 432. Now I'm a one shot for both of them. The Patton is going to try and ram kill me and land on me. Got the Conqueror in front. What would you do now? What would be your plan? Let me talk you through what I'm going to do. If I'm against 2 enemies, the first thing you have to do is get one of them in between you and the other one. So you're only ever dealing with one enemy at a time. That's what you do, especially if you're in a light tank. You always keep one in the middle. So if I'm in between both of them, I'm caught in a crossfire. But if I can reverse and get that Patton in between us, then the Conqueror can't hit me. The other thing worth mentioning is people are often very crap at close range fighting. They try to aim, they overcompensate, and they miss shots. So let's go for this. Let's take a look. He misses. He uses an automatic fire extinguisher. I make a shot on him. I killed. Let me just take that back a sec. Sorry, because I was looking at the wrong part of the battle. You can see I reverse back here. I aim in, make the shot count. He misses me. The Conqueror bounces. I finish the Conqueror, then get shot. So now what I've done is I've weakened them even more. With the support of our MT25 and our SU there, we've managed to take out the Conqueror, and I've managed to put 2 shots into that Patton, and I've managed to finish off the Conqueror. So let's see how this finishes. So the pattern takes another shot. And then beautifully the MT25 comes across and finishes off the pattern. And now all that's left for these guys to do is to kill some arty and to kill an IS-3. So guys, once again we have seen that you don't necessarily have to be here, there and everywhere in a map to really make a difference. By careful observation of what's going on in the battle and on the minimap, you can make quite a difference, and it can just be by being a tank in a given spot, staying alive and stopping the enemy from advancing. I hope you've taken something from this video. Please remember to like and subscribe and leave a positive comment, and don't forget to share with friends. Please don't go away, because as normal there are some links to my videos coming up. Goodbye.
Ago.